we take a look at the domain we can register for our new astrology arts website, and look at this one. When we try to search astrologyart.com, it is available. However, it is 5,988. So that's a premium domain. We can't register that one. However, when we change it to XYZ, which is can work as well. So look at that, $2. So we're going to register and set this one up. So this is the fresh installation of our WordPress. So I'm going to show you step by step how you can configure your new WordPress very easy and install the required plugins so that we will be able to generate bulk articles using Article AI Generator. So it's very simple. So just watch carefully, guys. So first, what you need to do before you install a theme, make a sample post. Why we are doing a sample post is so that because whenever we install a theme, for example, Neve, it will overwrite the current configuration that we have. But if we already created a sample post like this, okay, so just do that. We can delete this later and then we publish this post, okay? We will publish this post, okay? Now, once we created that, what you need to do is go to settings, click permalinks, make sure you select post name, all right? Now click save changes, okay? The next thing is go to general. Now here, so make sure you have the site title, tagline, and everything that you require. Okay, you can add your site icon here, but we can do that later on. I'll show you when we're configuring the themes. Now go to reading. Make sure your latest post is selected. Now here we will set this to 50 so that every time we load a home page, our first 50 posts will appear. This is important whenever, especially when Google first time crawling your website, because when Google crawls your website for the first time, it will crawl the homepage. So if we have showing at least 50 posts on the homepage, so those 50 posts might be indexed automatically, okay? So let's save that. All right, now we can install our plugin. So here, our themes. What we need to do is click themes, add new theme, and then here, search for Neve. Okay, so just install this. And then activate this theme. Okay, so before we configure the theme, we will first install the plugin called WP REST API. We will need this to auto-post bulk articles from Article AI Generator to our WordPress, okay? So just install this very quickly. And then activate. Once it gets activated, go to this one, the plugin on the left side menu, and then click this basic authentication. Make sure this one username and password with basic support encoding is selected. So just click that even if there's already a green tick right there. So just click it, click next, and then finish. And that's it. That's how you're going to configure the mini orange WP REST API. All right. So the next thing that we will do is add a user. So this user we will use to generate bulk articles. So it must be an editor role. So just add a new user. So here, make sure you put this as editor role, okay? Okay, once it is added, we are now going to generate bulk articles. So first of all, add your site here on Article AI Generator. So add your site here and the editor role that you created. Once your site is added, get the keyword list that you gathered from Ahref. This website right here, we will be filtering the keywords that we get from astrologyzone.com for the keyword with minimum at least 5 word count, okay? So we will get at least meaningful keywords. Now click show results. As you can see here, we've got 19,000 keywords, but by default, we can only export up to 2,500 keywords. So we will do that now. So as you can see, we've got, interesting keywords right here. What does Mercury in retrograde mean? Susan Miller's astrology zone. Export these keywords. Once we have these keywords exported, in order for us to at least make sure we are getting unique keywords, what we need to do is to remove duplicate keywords. Very easy and fast way by doing this. So just follow along, guys. So here, your spreadsheet, we will delete those unnecessary columns. All right. Now we will only leave 3 columns, which are keyword, volume, and current URL. So we will delete the rest. All right. Once they're all deleted, what we will do is enable the filter right here. Once filter is enabled, make sure you expand this and click this descending, so we will have the highest volume at the top of the list. the strategy that we need to do in order for us to at least remove some of the duplicates is here, button right here, which is remove duplicates. Just click that and select all, and just make sure you take the current URL, because whenever we see that there are unique URLs here in this column right here, that means our keywords are going to different pages. So there is a big possibility that our keywords right here on the keyword column will be unique. So we will do that. So let's remove the current URL. So as you can see, we've got 196 unique values remaining. So as you see right here, we've got pretty interesting keywords, which we will convert to articles. Easily see whether we are selecting 50 articles, 50 keywords at a time. We can delete the column name right here. And here, just stay on the column A and then select the 50, because you have a line number here. So we will know that we are selecting the first 50 right there, and go back to article AI generator and then click generate bulk articles. Here, we will generate the first 50 right there. We select Claude because, as we know, it writes better than GPT. Okay, but it's up to you. It's your preference. For me, I keep Claude as my main writer when I'm generating bulk articles. So I'll do that. And for now, I'll keep the featured image as no, because later on I will show you why I'm keeping this as no. Okay, now this is the very important part. Make sure it is auto post and it is published. All right. And then here, select your site. The reason why we are putting this as published, because it's a new domain. So we are able to make all our articles published before Google crawls our site. Now let's generate bulk articles. So while we don't need to actually wait for those 50 articles to be completed, we can proceed generating all this, 196 articles. So we will do that. So now we have generated all the 196 articles. We will just wait for those articles to come in here on our post section. As you see, some of the articles have already coming in. We've got 52 now. So I think we will be able to start configuring the themes. So it's very easy to configure. So just pick appearance, then customize. All right. So first thing you need to do is come to layout. So here in the blog archive, so this is where you will need to configure the appearance of your homepage. So my preference is just keeping it to 2 columns like that. And then here, I don't want to, here in post beta, I don't want to show the author date because they're all the same. Okay, and comments as well. But we will keep the category because we will be categorizing all these articles later, which I'm going to show you as well. All right. So here in featured post, I also want to enable that. So you have one featured post right here, which you can change later. And then let's publish that. Then the next thing that I'm gonna do is click on the single post. All right. And then here, you can select one of the posts right here so that you will see the configuration changes that you are doing here. So the post meta again, same thing. I will leave the category and remove all other. Okay, in the page element, remove the comments also. So no comments will appear in all your articles. Okay, you can publish that. And then here, header, go to header. And then here in the main header, go to style. My preference is to have a border like this one, like that. And then here, click this change logo right there. Click this tagline, title and tagline, so that we will show the title along with the tagline. Now we can upload our logo right here. So here earlier, I already prepared a logo that will be used in this site. So let's upload that. So you can grab that the way you want it. Okay, now we have a logo right there. We may need to change the background of this so that it matches the logo. Okay, I think the best background for this logo is black. Okay, so we go to here. Later, I'll show you. That's in the header setting. So before we leave here, this is the icon of the site, which is the favicon. So we can select same as the logo. So select that. Skip cropping for like favicon. You don't need cropping. So you have this favicon right here on your site already set up. So that's all for the logo. You can publish. Now let's go back to this one, the header main. In the style, you can change the background color to black. I think dark background will be, more engaging for the logo right there. So as you can see right there, so it matches this color. So yeah, we can keep that. Now, what we need to do is we have to change the text color, of course, because to white, so that it will be, it will stand out. Now here in the menu, so click that and create your primary menu right there. So you can name your primary menu as top, and then later we will add some items. So go to next. Now our menu is created. As you can see, sample page menu item has been removed because it's not part of primary menu. We will set that up later. I'm going to show you. Okay. Now for the color of the menu here, we will check that later once we have added the menu right here. Okay, so I think that's all the configuration we need. We will come back here once we set up some categories for our website. Make sure you publish the site right there. Let's close that. Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Let's go back to the configuration. Let's check one of the posts right here. So here on the sidebar, you can remove some items that, you don't want or it's necessary. So unnecessary items. So you just edit this one. So for me, my preference, I don't want the recent comments to be there because, we will not need that recent post. So click one of the recent posts right here. Click the more settings and then show at least 20 recent posts at a time. So you will have it like that. Okay. And you can save that. Okay, so we go back here. Now, since 198, so we're just waiting. Well, I think we're done. Okay, because we were just generating 196. Okay, now there were two sample posts that we need to delete. So let's go to post page 10 right here. So the sample posts that we created earlier and then the hello world, let's remove that. Okay, move the trash. All right, then now all our 196 posts have been, generated correctly. So let's check one of the posts right here. So yeah, it's structured nicely using Flood as our main writer right there. And we have all the required sections for our article. So later we will put images, AI images also. Now, the next thing that we will do is to add categories. So here in the category menu, you don't need to actually create categories manually here. We can install this plugin. I will show you a strategy how you can do that correctly. So install this plugin. It's called WP Sheet Editor. Okay, make sure you add posts because there are a lot of WP Sheet Editor. So select this bulk edit post. Okay, so install that. And then activate. Once it's activated, so just configure it quickly. Make sure post is selected, save and continue. Then scroll down to the bottom, click continue, and that's it. Click edit post. So you can click this, exit to full screen. Now here, there are some unnecessary columns that we also need to remove. So just click on settings and click this hide display. All right. So remove everything. So I usually remove everything, right? And then what I wanted is just the title, the view. Okay. Now featured image and categories. Okay. And categories, I will put it as the second column right there. And then click this save settings for future sessions, apply. Now I have this beautiful looking settings, and also because it will only show 40 at a time. If you have a decent server, what you can do is come to speed settings, the advanced settings, and just show 200 rows at a time. Okay, so if you have a slow server, don't do that because it will take some time to load those 200 columns. But if you get a decent speed of your host, then you can do that. So now the 200 posts have been displayed. This is how you can categorize your articles very quickly. Parent Claude, just paste this prompt, which I'm going to put in the description later. And then once you have that prompt, you can go back to the list and copy all the blog title. Copy all this 196 and then come back here, paste that like that. Okay. So this will automatically create categories for all your blog posts, which you can just easily copy and paste. And so once it's done, so just copy the list right here, okay, and paste it to a blank spreadsheet. Okay, then delete the column name. We don't need that, so we will know how many articles are there. So as you can see here, 97. So we have 196, so that means the list not yet done. So we just click on continue. So again, copy them. Now we have 196, so that is all our articles right there. Now to easily update our categories, so just come here to column B and copy all the categories right there and go straight to your W sheet editor view. Make sure you select this, the first row right here on the category menu column, and then place Control V. As you can see here, all your posts now have been categorized. Don't forget to click this save button. Okay, so let's save that now. Okay, so once all the items have been saved, so close that. As you can see, your categories, all your blog posts have been categorized. So here you can create menus for all your categories. So here, go to Appearance and then Menus right there. And here, create new menu. And here the menu name will be Category. And then here, add that to secondary menu. Later on, we will set that up to our themes. Click Create Menu. And then here, click these categories right here, click View All, and then select All, and check the Uncategorized. Add that to the menu right there, and save. All right. Now, we go back to the customization of our themes. So here, we can add now the menu of our categories right here. So go to header bottom right there. I want to add a menu in this one, in this section right here. So just click that, okay, select menu, search for menu. So this one, secondary menu. And now, as you can see, your categories have been added here as your menu items, all right? So I also want these menu items to be white in white font. So just click this one, and then click Style, and item color will be white like that, and then okay, hover will be maybe yellow, so, like that, right? And then the active one, yellow as well, because we will have our background to be similar to this. Okay, so yeah, publish that. And now we need to configure this one, the header bottom. Click that, click Style, and then here I also want a border like that, and then the background, okay, the background of the header bottom will be similar to this one. Okay, so you can see now you can make another variant of color as long as it's dark. Okay, I think that's fine now. And then border color, let's put yellow. Okay, I like that. So see, it's looking good now. Go back to the header main and style. Border color should be yellow as well. Okay, as you can see here, it's becoming a little bit nicer now. Click on publish. Okay, now we will now create the other required page, such as about us, privacy policy, and the contact page. Okay, let's go back to pages. And here you have the drop privacy policy here. You can modify that. Click on edit. And I have here the template of, private policy. So I usually use this in all my WordPress website. So as you can see, I just changed this name and then the URL. Okay. So let's copy this and replace this private policy right there. Now publish that. Now we have the private policy. Next page is the about us. So just keep about. Now, come back to Plod. I have here a prompt which will write me a short description for the About page. Then you just put the name of your site right there. You can modify that if you want to. So, like for this one, I will remove this part. it's saying some, it's getting some data from this person. So I think there's already a website called Astrology Art. So again, be careful, guys, of the copyright. But anyway, this I'm just showing you as, example how you can set up your WordPress quickly. So you'll copy that and go back to this one right here. Let's just delete this part that has the name. Okay, so we can keep this. Okay, I think that's it for the about. Publish that. And the last thing for the required page, I knew we can have the contact. Okay, so for contact, you can install this plugin, a new plugin called Ninja Forms. So just search that and install that. So once it's activated, go to the dashboard. Okay, and this one, the form, the initial form right here, you can just straight away copy that and paste it right here. But before that, you can click this configuration, click edit. You can add some, form elements if you want to. You can keep it as it is. Go to advanced display setting. Do not show this title of the form. Okay, and publish. Then here, publish that. Now going back to the menu, go to menus again. Make those 3 required pages as the primary menu. So here, select that primary menu right there. And then here, click view all and add the about, contact, and the privacy policy. Add them. You can see right there. Save the menu. Okay, so let's just delete this sample page. We don't need that. Now when we go to our website right here, we've got a pretty decent, setup of our new WordPress website with all the articles required, astrology art. Okay, I'm going to do a second part of this video because I will show you, how you can leverage Pinterest and Facebook in order for you to get organic traffic from those social media, and how you can create, more attractive images so that your post will be trending. We've already set up the basic one of our WordPress. So what I wanted to do right here, so look at this one, best places, is to add featured images for this feature post right here. Okay, so now we click this and we edit. Okay, so the post ID is 208. So we can go back to article AI generator. And here, bulk featured image update. So we can type it here, the ID of our post, and then the post name. Okay, so let's add featured image for that. We can do that in bulk. So let's just add for this one first. Okay, now here, let's just select digital art, and we will select vertical so we can reuse this for our, Pinterest post, things like that, or Facebook post. And then same thing, select the site here, astrology art, and click bulk update featured image. Now, in order for us to update, multiple posts to add featured image, you can go back to sheet editor. And as you can see, this is the first one that we updated. So here you can just grab any number of, up to 50, but my advice is to just, update 10 each batch, okay? So that, especially when article AI generator is generating high quality images. So it may take some time for your WordPress to, it will not overload your WordPress server, okay? So I advise to update 10 at a time. So copy that and then go back to here and then paste it right there. So make sure you have the ID and the along with the title of the post. Now again, let's do digital art, or it depends which one. Let's try some, like for example fantasy art. Let's see how it will look like. Vertical, and then select the site right there and update that. And look at that, it created our first featured image. So let's just wait for some time to generate this, and we will see how it looked like. Look at that. Oh wow, it's really nice. This we selected fantasy art for the image right here. Okay, it didn't scale properly because we selected vertical, but you can select the widescreen size. Where is that widescreen size? Right here, widescreen. Okay, this is best fit for WordPress post, but because I wanted to reuse it for Instagram or Pinterest or Facebook post, so I am keeping it this one. So in order for you to find the other sizes of this featured image, so look at that. Maybe use, guys, if you're not going to post it on WordPress or on Facebook or Pinterest, use the widescreen so that it won't cut the head. But anyway, let's see. Go to your media. You have it right here. So this is the actual post right there. The image size as widescreen. So let's do that for other and let's see how it will appear correctly. So go back to the sheet editor and let's see what are the posts that, so you can easily see which posts have already featured image right there. So yeah, you can update again, another featured image. So this is what I was telling you. So this one, it got skipped maybe because of the server overload. So that's why I recommend to just update like 5 to 10 at a time. So here, let's update this. Paste it right there and let's check widescreen and let's use fantasy art or pixel art. Yeah, fantasy art, I think best for astrology. And let's update. Okay, scroll down. Okay, so this is how the featured art looks like. Yeah, it's looking good when you're using the widescreen as the size of the image. Look at those. Yeah, really nice looking. So if you're able to post this on Instagram, Pinterest, or Facebook, as long as you're posting a high quality image, it will get viral and you can direct that to your post right there. Okay, now with our pretty looking article right there and a nice featured image. So I think, guys, that's about it. That's how you can quickly set up your WordPress with these featured required pages, and how you can easily categorize them and how you can easily configure your theme. Please leave a like if you find this video helpful, and see you on the next one.